Hi and welcome. Lisa here for Trinity Stamps. Thanks for joining me today. So I'm sharing the brand new Room Builder die set just released today. I'm creating a congratulations on your new home card, and I'm going to be using pattern paper to add some fun touches to this. Now, I have the product close-up video linked at the end of this video for you. If you want to see more details on this set, check that video out. Also, you'll want to be sure to hop along with us starting today over on Instagram for a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to the Trinity's online shop. I went ahead and I did some die cutting off screen, and I ran the larger pieces through my die cut machine with 100-pound cardstock. And I want to show you the difference in running this piece through your machine once to die cut it, and then running it through 2 times to cut it, and then run it through a second time to emboss it. It makes a huge difference. So this here is the one that I ran through my machine twice. So once to cut it, and then I used the sandwich to emboss it. And it really does make a big difference. So you might want to keep that in mind when you're doing it, to just go ahead and take that extra step to get those details. A little bit of liquid adhesive. I'm going to use these 2 panels just to add a little bit of dimension to my card. Now, I wanted to do a little gray ink on the floor, so I went ahead and I masked off right above that so that I could come in and ink up this floor. Now, I'm using a light gray ink and I'm using dye ink. One thing you want to keep in mind when you're doing this, maybe you want to come back in with your markers and add some details to those floorboards. Try to keep that in mind before you start doing your ink blending. In case you do want to add details, use dye ink. You can come back in then with your alcohol markers to add those fun details. Now, I just colored up this detail piece here. This is like the baseboard that goes right above the floor. And I just used my Copic marker to color that and then added it with liquid adhesive. So for me, I really wanted to play around with some pattern paper that I have. And what I did was I made sure that the pattern I was using could be easily repeated because it's 6x6 paper, from a paper pad. I used a little glue to the back of that to hold it in place. And I went ahead and I cut another piece of ran another whole piece of white cardstock through my die cut machine because I wanted to trim out that bead board. I needed it to level everything out on my card. So a little bit of liquid adhesive to the back of that once I trimmed it down and placed it over what was there. And then I topped it off with the little trim piece that comes with this. So there's a lot of fun little detail pieces with this stamp set. So there you can see I went ahead and die cut the window and the frame for the window, and I colored it with my Copic marker. Now you get 2 solid little rectangle shapes in there, and this one here is perfect to go on the back of the window. And what I did was I cut it out, and I'm just using my markers to create a fun little scene that you can see through the window. Those trees are so easy to do. You just make a vertical squiggly line down your paper, and then you just start making a bunch of little squiggly horizontal lines, making them bigger, wider as you go down the tree. They're so easy to do. Again, liquid adhesive to that. And now comes the fun part. I had so much fun playing with my pattern paper and picking out fun little details from that pattern paper to create neat little touches to this. So like the pictures there in the top right of the room, I used like a paper that had a little bird and then the word fly on it just to give it fun details. And that's what this is all about. Just have fun with it. Like I have that little black and white plaid planner over there. Just fun stuff. Have fun with this because you can do so many things with it. Just think what you can do for Christmas time or Halloween with this set. It's going to be a lot of fun to create with this. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and mat this with black cardstock so it would pop up off of that card base. And then I went ahead and stamped the sentiment from a sentiment for almost everything stamp set. Congratulations on your new home. Just used black ink to stamp that, trimmed it with my paper trimmer, and then added it with some foam adhesive strips. And then I finished the card off with gray enamel dots. Nothing too fancy, but just had a blast creating with that pattern paper and this new set from Trinity. It's a lot of fun. So don't forget to join us over on Instagram for the hop so you can maybe have a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to the store. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you're enjoying the new release. Now, if you like this content and you want to see more, just be sure you click that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified of new content to the channel. And for more information on the products used, head over to the Trinity Stamps website. And I hope you have an amazing day.